to meet the Dolphins. Let's get to know them individually. First of all, nice going there, Nick. I'll make this. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Leo, our California sea lion, and he's brought trainer Dan Blake back out here for us. Leo, thanks for bringing Dan out, but you guys were late, so we'll just finish up the show with Nick and Bud here. We'll see you guys first thing in the morning, okay? I'm really sorry about that interruption, folks. Now, as I was trying to tell you, Dan, why is Leo still trying to interrupt the show? Leo has something to tell us? Well, okay, just ask him what it is. What is it, Leo? Why don't I poll the audience? Would that make you feel better? Okay. All right, then, folks, we'll leave it up to you. Would you like to see what Leo has to show us? All right, then let me go ahead and introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, in his first public audition, this is Leo, the California sea lion. Leo there is an adult male sea lion. He's about 16 years old, and he's amazingly agile, not only in the water, but also on land. Now, Leo's agility is due mainly to the large front flippers that he has on either side of his body. Those are called his pectoral flippers. Now, California sea lions will use their pectoral flippers not only on land, but also in the water to swim. Now, when Leo uses those flippers to swim, he'll move them in an up and down motion, very similar to the way a bird will flap its wings when it flies. That's how California sea lions swim. Well, Dan, I know the difference between a sea lion and a seagull. I'm trying to describe how Leo swims. All right, Dan, why don't you just have Leo slide in the water and demonstrate how a California sea lion really swims.
Imagine the smoothness of a freshly peeled hard-boiled egg. But unlike an egg, they can respond to your touch.
Bud's gonna come up and say hello. Bud, meet Sam. All right, nice going, Bud. Thanks for opening us out, Sam. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are our two Dolphin stars, Vic and Bud. All right, nice going there, guys. What do you think, folks? Aren't these two doing a great job out here today? All right, but we're not even finished yet, because in working with Bud, we've discovered he has the natural ability to jump. Now, for this next behavior, we'll be using a ball to give Bud a target. Now, Dan will be taking that target all the way up to a vertical leap of close to 20 feet. Now, something else we found in working with Bud is that the louder you cheer, the more energy he puts into this behavior. So if you're all set,